everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party. So
yeah, that's what's up. Yeah. If you just drop the channel, man, smash that like button, baby. Smash that like button, baby. And the channel, man, subscribe to that channel. Yo, Timothy, what's good, playboy? Yo, Timothy, what's good? What's good? Hold on one second. I'm trying to send out these notifications. I should have stopped. Hold on one second. Appreciate everybody stopping in, man. You know the vibes. Gillie Da Kid. Hold on one second. All right, let's get it popping, man. You know the vibes, man. Appreciate everybody stopping in, man. We are live. We got the full stream and vertical stream on YouTube. Oh my God. Yo, let me know how the mic sound, y'all. Because I changed a lot of my mic settings. My wife told me that I was screaming in the mic too much when I talk. That's what my wife told me. My wife told me I was screaming in the mic too much when I talk. So I made some adjustment with the mic. Let me know if it's too low, too loud. And I'll make the changes back later on. But we got a nice show for y'all today, man. This is L Boogie Podcast number 3, 2 or 3? 3. I think it's 3, man. We back outside, man. We got the Cam Newton, Gillie the Kid, Charleston White situation that's pretty serious, man. I think, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this whole week is gonna be full of content between those 3 characters, man. Cam Newton is becoming like. Cam Newton is low-key taking over Shannon Sharp's spot. Cam Newton low-key is taking over Shannon Sharp's spot. I'm telling y'all. Cam Newton got some stuff coming in for y'all, man. No Diddy, you heard? We got that. We got Gilly the Kid, responding to Cam Newton. And then he shook that tree. When you shake that tree and Charleston White come out, it's a problem, y'all heard? It's a problem. We also got another topic for y'all. West Coast versus East Coast rap. Now, I don't want to get. Hold on one second. Let me send this out real quick. This notification. West Coast versus East Coast rap. I don't want to start no old beef. You feel me? I don't want to start no old beef. A lot of y'all was not around when Biggie and Tupac situation was going down. A lot of y'all was not around when Biggie and Tupac situation was going down, but I was. So I don't want to bring it back to that. But there is some rift between Ice Cube and a comedian called Aries Spears, man. I respect Ice Cube. I love Friday movies. To death. I respect Ice Cube. I also like Aries Spears. You feel me? He's a funny comedian. I like him. I like what he does. But y'all also know where I'm from. If you don't know where I'm from, I'm going to let you know I'm from New York City. That's the East Coast. You already know what time it is, you heard? So you kind of already know what side I'm taking in the beef. West Coast, East Coast rap is, to me, is not a comparison. But I'll let y'all be the judge, you heard? I'll let y'all be the judge, man. Make sure y'all call in, man. Call in. Phone numbers listed on the screen. 828-919-9174. So whenever you want to call in, you want to interact with the conversation, you know what I mean? Do what y'all do. You feel me? But first we're gonna get into the Aries Spears. My fault. Timothy, what's good? Yo, 5 times. What's good? 5 times. He said Cam Newton the man. Yo, Cam Newton is the man, but he needs a new tailor, a new dress person. Like yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, 5 times. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I could get with Cam Newton's dress team, hook him up with some dress. Hey, hook him with some things that to dress a little better. I think he'd be much better because what he be wearing is diabolical.
Jesus Christ.
The outfits he put on sometime is diabolical. But we'll get into that later, man. Let's first get into this. Where's that? Let's get to this Aries Spears and Ice Cube debate. You feel me? Like I said, if y'all hot on the rock, this been going on for maybe about a week now. Aries Spears, great comedian, feels that Ice Cube is not top tier. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I'm not going to say that he's not top tier, but I will say I don't respect West Coast rap as much as other people do from the West Coast. So I think Ice Cube cemented his he cemented in the hip hop, but my man Aries Spears got a thing to say about that. I am on Poetic Flacco's channel getting the content, so salute to him. I know he ain't watching me, but salute to him. I rock with Poetic Flacco, you feel me? So here we go.
Ice Cube finally gave Aries Spears a taste of his own medicine by responding back to him and giving him the attention he wants, but Aries Spears can't take it, and he responded back very emotional. The title of Aries Spears' profession is comedian. I haven't laughed at an Aries Spears joke in a decade. He used to do acting, but he hasn't really gotten an acting gig. That same talk where he hasn't brought up Ice Cube's on last
I'm not
year.
gonna lie to you, Aries Spears, if you haven't heard of him, go look him up. He's a very funny comedian. Now, comedy is whatever you feel is funny, but Aries Spears is a very funny comedian. So I'm not gonna listen to that part of it. Sorry about that. But we're gonna go to the main topic.
That Aries Spears has done where he hasn't brought up Ice Cube. The most recent example of this is when he was on Big Boy, and Big Boy kind of brought up the Complex Top 100 LA rappers list. The conversation geared from Tupac to Ice Cube, and then he began to pretty much disparage Ice Cube's rapping ability.
I go somewhere, Aries in head, and people ask me, what's your top 5? I don't do top 5s. What's your GOAT? I don't do GOATs.
Want to see me shake this up real quick?
Go ahead.
Watch the comments. Now, when people talk about, you ask anybody, no matter where their region, give me a top 5 rappers. Pac's usually always in that list.
Right.
I don't ever put Pac up there with the top rappers because when I think rap, I think lyricist.
Mm-hmm.
Pac was not the greatest lyricist. Mm-hmm. He was energy. He was passion. He made you feel him. If that nigga said, nigga, tear the club up, you wanted to tear the club up. Dear mama, you wanted to hug your mama. When you think about lyricism, Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie, Jadakiss, my lyrics, spitters.
All New York guys you just named, by the way.
Jay-Z, I'm going to quote him. New York, home of the spitters. New York is a spitters. I'm a admit, because I catch flack for this. I am somewhat East Coast biased.
Right.
I'm West Coast biased.
But with heavy validation. Name to me rappers who are better than the ones I just said.
For me, if I'm going, Ice Cube is a
can't stand Ice Cube.
That's crazy.
I'm not a fan of him lyrically or acting wise.
Really?
He's the same.
How much time we got left here? Because should I just tell him to leave now?
Let me tell you something. Tommy Chung, comedian.
Tommy Chung.
I know Tommy Chung.
Tommy Chung did a great joke. He goes, here's Ice Cube as a gynecologist. Hey, Miss Chickens, I looked at your chort. Now get up on that thigh.
That's racist. I don't know how it's racist, but what you just did is racist.
It's racist, and it's some close that I'm not going to sit next to you.
Whatever that was
Racism.
He's a lawyer. I checked your honor. He wasn't even there.
Oh man.
As a surgeon, give me that scalpel so I cut into that spleen.
So you don't feel Ice Cube as a lyricist?
Okay, let me pause it real quick. Yo, everything he just said is the truth. Yo, I like Ice Cube. He wrote, Friday is one of the best comedy movies ever. Like, we already know what Friday does. But yo, if you can't tell me he's the same character in Friday as he is in Are We There Yet? What's the other movie he had with Mike Epps with the jury? He's the same person, but he's not an actor. He's not an actor, he's a rapper. So the way he sounded in his raps, he sounded like that in his acting roles. So I do agree with Aries Spears saying he is the same character. So is Ice Cube a character? Is he a character? See, that's an important thing. Let me know if he's a character.
At all.
Wait a minute. You don't think that
one of the songs I hate the most, if it comes on, I want to shoot the radio. Today was a good day.
One of the biggest songs ever?
Hey man, I think when it comes, for one,
That's
Ice
crazy.
Cube is one of my favorite lyricists.
This is
so
Great guy.
Not even on some great guy. Lyricist, man. When people say what's the best diss song, I go straight to No Vaseline for
That's
Ice
my
Cube.
camera right there, right?
Yeah. I go straight to No Vaseline, Ice Cube. The N-Words You Love to Hate. All the shit with NWA. Ice Cube's America's Most Wanted album, one of the best hip-hop albums to me,
do
bro.
it for me at all.
Really?
No.
That's your opinion.
Now, listen. I got East Coast bias, man. I've been married with the West Coast ever since they blick my man Biggie. You heard? I was around in that time. I may have been like, I think I was like 11, 12, but I was in, my sisters are older. My sister was older, so I was involved in listening to the hip hop music. I didn't like the West Coast ever since then. To me, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you in the chat and you from the West Coast, y'all not like that. Hip hop wise, y'all not like that, man. Y'all all sound the same. Now, if we taking it back to NWA, to me, MWA is like a gimmick. That was like gimmick rap. You feel me? Sorry. That was gimmick rap. None of them really was lyricists like that. You got Ice Cube, the only lyricist. Dr. Dre is trash. He's trash. Come on now. Eazy-E, trash.
Jesus Christ.
The only one that was nice in the crew was the dude that got to that car accident. He couldn't rap. So Ice Cube and the guy DOA was nice too. He got to that car accident. He messed up his vocal lungs, whatever. They became trash. You feel me? So I am biased. I do agree with Aries Spears to a certain extent. So let's hear what Ice Cube had to say.
All these strong, y'all can't.
Comedian. I want to ask you something. Ice Cube's in the building. Yeah. What's happening?
What's happening with you, man?
Hey, I want to ask you something, man. I saw a comedian speaking kind of bad about you, man.
Who is this?
Aries Spears.
Oh, that dude?
Yeah. He said nothing.
Is he a comedian?
Yeah.
Because he ain't never made me laugh, so I don't know if he a comedian.
Did you hear what he said?
What'd he say?
He said it was nothing about you impresses him from movie.
Hold on one second. Let me say it again. I want to keep on saying this because Aries Spears is a very funny comedian. So that's low-key hate. See, sometimes you gotta be honest. Like, yo, Double, what's good, baby? Yo, Russell, what's good, baby? You said Cube was the only lyricist? He was, but how good was Cube? Like, compared to, see, Aries Spears say later on that he's New York biased. He's New York biased. So if you compare Ice Cube to New York lyricists back in those days, he probably coming like 20th place back then. Like, which is still good. Like, but if you compare Ice Cube to New York lyricists, I can name 20 off the top of my head right now if y'all want me to. I can can name 20 right now. I believe, because I have to go back, but I can name 20 right now that's better than Ice Cube in New York back in those days. You feel me? Easily.
Movies to rapping, nothing at all impresses him. I'm like, what?
If y'all want to comment on anything, man, please call in, man. I want to hear what y'all got to say. Phone number's, what's the phone number? Damn, I forgot the phone number. 828-919-9174, man. Please call in, man. I would like to hear what you guys got to say.
Oh, like what?
Ice Cube does nothing for me as a rapper and an actor. The song that makes me want to jump out of a window is Have a Good Day. Today was a good day. Rolling down the street in my 6'4". Police didn't come bother us no more. You might as well have them say green eggs and ham. Sam, I am.
Suckers usually don't like me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's exactly how y'all sound in the West Coast. Back then, West Coast rappers rapped in nursery rhymes. I swear to God. They did. I didn't even have to use my AK. Today was a good day. I agree with what he's saying. Gin and Juice? Gin and Juice is a fire song, but come on, man. Snoop Dogg is not that good. I like Snoop Dogg, but Snoop Dogg is a nursery rhyme. Green eggs and ham. He raps green eggs and ham. You feel me? He raps that. He raps the way you feel me. He's trash as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. Puerto Rican PR said Ice Cube was straight out of high school. What does that mean exactly? What does that mean? DeMarcus, this cracking Playboy?
Like the people that they usually don't like me when they coming from that angle. That's cool though. Everybody got their opinion, and they all stink. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's cool. He entitled to his opinion. It's the feeling is mutual. I don't think he on anybody's list of top 10 comedians. You know what I mean, in the black community for sure. I don't even know if he's on the register with us.
Aries Spears.
I like that. Like I said before, I think Aries Spears, for my comedian, he's an underground comedian, but he's very good. Aries Spears is very good. Ice Cube, to me, like I said, you can say what you want because of the aura of what these guys used to have, but if you listen to their raps compared to, Aries Spears is coming from a New York West Coast perspective. Because back then he was born, he's older. He was born in that New York West Coast beef. So a lot of New York people don't like West Coast rappers. A lot of West Coast rappers do not like New York rappers. I think that's going to be it forever. Right now, there's nobody. Yo, Bobo, what's good, Bobo? Bobo said, what about Kendrick? Kendrick is the only one, but y'all already know where I stand with that. Drake is that guy. Drake is that guy.
Wait, get up! Get up! You got this.
Get up! So to me, I hate when Kendrick get pulled out of nowhere because that's the West Coast savior. That's the only one y'all can. I like the game too, but still the game is on still a lower plateau. I like the game though. I like the game more than Kendrick for the West Coast. But if y'all feel like Kendrick is the West Coast, y'all can take that. Kendrick is, but that's still newer era. If you compare Kendrick to a Nas, to a Jay-Z, what we talking about? Y'all think Kendrick is better than Nas, Jay-Z? Back in those days, Nas and Jay-Z would cook Kendrick. They would cook Kendrick. They would cook him. I tell you, Mike Black, what's good? He said, what dumb boy? What's good, Mike Black? What's cracking? He said Drake don't write his own. You can't really call him a lyricist. You don't know that for sure. Bobo, Bobo, I hate people like you, Bobo. Y'all read the tabloids and think it's real. You don't got no proof that Drake don't write his rhymes. Big facts. Was you in the booth? Was you in the gym? You feel me? Was you in the gym when you was shooting them shots, man? You know what Drake said. She wasn't winning when he's shooting in the gym. Was you with Drake when he was writing in the booth? Come on, man. You wasn't. Give me facts, man. He said Pac would have cooked Jay-Z. You crazy as hell, yo, 5 times. Come on, man, chill. No, he wouldn't have. Yo, Puerto Rican, he said Ice Cube is trash, straight out of high school. Okay, Kendrick a nerd, studio thugs. Yo, Puerto Rico, yo, where you from? Yo, Puerto Rico PR, where you from, Playboy? You talking what I like, man. You talking what I like, man. These dudes is corny from the West Coast. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I want to kind of get. Yo, I don't like West Coast people, man. I don't want to go on a rant, but I always go on a rant. I always rail off from what I'm talking about. Yo, the West Coast is one of the weirdest coasts I ever seen in my life, man. The fact that West Coast even think they could talk to East Coast people on a certain level is weird as hell. Like, I went to the West Coast one time, right? I have no desire to go back. I'm sorry, not the West Coast, to LA. I went to LA one time on vacation. I have no desire to go back there. When I tell you, they dress weird, they look weird, they smell weird. They got homeless people way more than New York. Like the homeless, yo, it's so many homeless people out there. I felt so dirty walking past. Yo, everywhere I walked in LA, I felt like dirt was just accumulating on my body. Yo, everywhere I walked in LA, I feel like dirt was piling on me. Everybody look fake. Everybody look like they a gimmick. Like they dress weird as hell in LA. Like it's like, why y'all dressing like that? They got like a vest on with a purple shirt with army fatigue pants with Timberland boots, but it's about 85 degrees outside.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, West Coast people, I'm not gonna lie, they weird, man. They weird, man. That's it. That's you know what I mean? They're weird. Hold on one second. 8:16. The door open up.
Responded back to the only.
So I give him that
about a word. Listen, I want to.
What'd you say, yo, Bobo? You said Pac had 7 albums left, and he was rapping for 6 months. Yo, Baba, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, Tupac made so many albums, but if you actually go through the album and listen to his albums, yo, half the music is trash. Tupac is low-key overrated. I'ma say it here. Yo, you know what I compare Tupac to? I compare Tupac to Lil Wayne. Now, Lil Wayne got better in time. But if you want to go album from album for Lil Wayne, because Lil Wayne got a lot of albums too and mixtapes, right? Lil Wayne albums back in the day and Tupac albums back in the day are super trash. They got about 30 songs, 5 of them are fire, 25 of them are bazooka. Trash.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
You feel me? Trash, man. Pac was a creative actor. Yeah, I like Pac as an actor. He said West Coast never really had motion like the East Coast. Never had motion like the East Coast, Mike. Never had motion like the East Coast. Yo, West Coast can't even compare to the East Coast, man. The fact that these dudes think they can compare to rapping or even swag as the East Coast is weird. Like they really, like I be watching No Jumper. I watch No Jumper all the time. The fact that these dudes think they really could compare to East Coast is like, what y'all talking about, man? What y'all talking about? But I let them believe it. He said probably one of the best actors. Who you talking about? Tupac? He said, yeah, LA trash. Hell yeah, they trash, man. Yo, Timothy said, Jay said Drake been top tier since he come out. Yo, Timothy, I don't want to get on no Drake. Yo, I don't want to get on no Drake path because I'll talk about Drake all day. Yo, Drake is the GOAT. Yo, Drake is the GOAT, man. Drake is the GOAT. Yo, until y'all can prove facts that he got ghostwriters, Drake is the GOAT, man. Drake is the GOAT of music, period. He right there next to MJ. You know what MJ is? Michael Jackson. Come on, man. Let's not get into that. Hey, yo, Petty. They got a West Coast person. You got a West Coast person in the chat? Hate you, mother. He said, who your favorite rapper? Drake? Drake? He said, absolutely Tupac. He said acting skills was great. Come on, man.
At least I laugh.
It's all right.
Yo, what up, boy? Aries Spears here. Listen, I want to have a conversation with y'all about a word that I think is so overly used and abused. Hate. / hater. Because apparently I'm the poster child for the world's biggest hater. If you look up the word hate, it's my picture. When did we get to a point where unless your opinion, and last time I checked as human beings, we're all allowed to opinions.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
At what point does it get to where unless your opinion is favorable about a person or a thing and goes with the flow of everyone else, you're a hater? I don't understand.
See now I will say this. Yo, Aries Spears, when you speak on something, what are you doing? Lennox! Hey! All right. Let me speak on something real quick. Aries Spears, yo, if you standing on something, you gotta stand on it, man. The fact that Aries Spears kind of going back and he trying to play victim, I don't like neither. That's a victim mentality, you heard? If I say Ice Cube is trash, which I'm not saying he trash, because he got one of the greatest movies I like. All 3 of the Fridays are fire. I like All About the Benjamins, fire. I like Are We There Yet? Are We There Yet is good movies. You feel me? I like the song Today Was a Good Day. Now, when I say his lyricism is something, when I listen to an Ice Cube album, hell no. I would never listen to an Ice Cube album in my life. But when I go back and listen to a Rakim album, yes, I would. Yes, I would. When I go back and listen to a Slick Rick album, yes, I would. Am I East Coast biased? Yes, I am.
Jesus Christ.
Stand that. Am I not allowed to have an opinion and voice it if it's not in the direction of everybody else? Recently, I was on Vlad TV and I did an interview and we were talking about hip hop and rappers, and Ice Cube came up. And I said, look, man, I'm not a fan of Ice Cube. Musically or theatrically. I'm not a fan. And somebody sent me a clip where Ice Cube responded. He was on a radio show and the dude played him the snippet. And the first thing Ice Cube says is, well, most suckers don't like me. Then he goes on to say, I never heard of this dude. Then he finishes by saying, well, he's just not funny. Well, you can't have it both ways. If you don't know who I am, how do you know if I'm funny or not? So you can't have it both ways. And for the record, I respect Ice Cube, the man. I respect Ice Cube in terms of what he's brought to the game. He's one of the pioneers. So hats off to him for that. I just said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. I never attacked him as a man. I never attacked him in terms of his character.
Blah, 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 man. Stop playing victim. Like I said, I can see a lane when I see a lane. I like Aries Spears, but at the same time, you can't be on that lame stuff, man. You got to stand on what you stand on. I would have came on here and said, I like him as this, but no, you trash as a rapper. You feel me? You trash as a real. Yo, anybody can really tell me, yo, if y'all sit there and really tell me Ice Cube is nice, come on, man. Come on, man. That's that West Coast. West Coast people got a whole different mindset of like good stuff, period. Like I said, they wear Timberland boots with cargo pants or something weird. Like, yo, West Coast, I'm sorry. West Coast people, like, I'm telling you, man, they have no sense of like real talent level. Whatever they have in the West Coast, they love the West Coast and that's what they go with. Like, West Coast people do not go against West Coast people, and I can respect that. Like, when West Coast people go against another state, they are not having it. They're gonna stand by their West Coast people, and I respect that. I do respect that. But as far as West Coast, what they got in there, come on, man. Yo, Petty, I like you though. He said I listen to Ice Cube, but I'm not a big fan. Facts. Cause Ice Cube lyrically is not that nice. He said facts. I ain't never heard nobody say play that Ice Cube.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, yo, Timothy, you would never hear somebody say play that Ice Cube. You would never hear that. Never. Okay, 12, 3. Let me see.
There is some convention.
Let's finish this up. We're going to go to the Cam Newton and...
Why am I said I wasn't a fan of his artistry. Okay. Why am I not allowed to feel that way? Why is that? And then secondly, it's always funny. People call me a hater because they love to highlight when I say I don't like something, as though I don't have love for anything. Listen, I'm a fan of basketball. Just not a big LeBron fan.
Hater.
I respect him, but I'm not a LeBron fan. But I love Jordan. I love Magic. I love Bird. I love D Wade. So how come that never gets highlighted? When it comes to rap music, yes, I'm not a fan of Ice Cube. I love Jay-Z. I love Nas. I love Jadakiss. I love Snoop. How come that don't get highlighted? When it comes to boxing, I'm a huge boxer fan. I'm not a Floyd Mayweather fan, but I love Mike Tyson. I worshiped Ali. I love Roy Jones, who I know, and Roy's a fan of mine. So again, because I might not like something or someone, why is it hate instead of an opinion, a subjective opinion? Is that how moist we've become as a generation, that we can't not like something? That's absolutely ridiculous.
Now I'm gonna say this about what he just said. You can't insult. You insulted him, right? You said this is trash, that's trash. Oh, today's a good day. He does everything. So you can't get butthurt when somebody else critiques you. You feel me? You gotta take it on the chin. You can't play the sympathy role. You gotta get back at them. So I don't like what Aries Spears did here at all. If you don't like what he said, you gotta attack him back because you attacked him first. Ice Cube didn't say nothing about Aries Spears until Aries Spears said something about Ice Cube. You feel me? Puerto Rican PR said, I watched the movie NWA, never bumped a West Coast rapper other than the game. I said, see, I'm 42. I'm 41. I'm 42 years old. Just turned 42 this year. I'm going to say this. I think the game is a better West. Y'all got to put more respect on the game. I think the game is the best West Coast artist y'all have, rapping-wise. And music-wise, but y'all give it to Kendrick. I don't know why y'all give it to Kendrick. I think y'all give it to Kendrick because of the Drake beef. West Coast people, if y'all somebody in the West Coast, let me know. Yo, Petty, let me know. I think Kendrick got so blown out of proportion, which I think Kendrick still was nice. I like the Pimp a Butterfly. Great album. Did I like everything else he did? No. Pimp a Butterfly was fire album. So to me, y'all take Kendrick and y'all raise him to a whole nother plateau that I don't think he even deserves to be. Now, the game got some quality albums. The game got some quality beefs in hip-hop. The game got some quality rapping ability that he really raps. Kendrick got a lot of ad-libs. You feel me? I like Kendrick. So it's not no Kendrick and Drake hate, which I am hating because I'm a Drake fan. That's beside the point. Game got some real lyrical ability. He be spitting. And the game could battle rap anybody. I think the game could wash Kendrick. I think the game went up against Kendrick. He might wash Kendrick. You feel me? He might wash Kendrick. He said back in the day, each part of the U.S. has its own sound. East Coast was cutting people on cocaine down south. Is more sexual booty or females. He said smash this girl, and West Coast was more gang. Yeah, I can see that. He said, yeah, facts. Kendrick's nice, but I'm not playing no Kendrick album on my way to work. Well, no. I'll play the Pimp a Butterfly to work. I will play the Pimp a Butterfly to work. I will. So, but that's it. Any other West Coast rapper, I'm not playing y'all like that. He said, without those songs 50 gave him, where's the documentary? No, Bobo. Game got some other stuff. Yeah, 50 Cent started him off, right? 50 Cent gave him like the lift off, like he pushed him into the water. Swim. And after they had their problem, the game swim. But I don't think Pimp a Butterfly, this guy right here, yo 5 times, man, why you hating on me, man? Yo, after 50 Cent let him go, I think the game went on his own pretty good. No Diddy. He went on his own pretty good. I think so. I could be wrong. You feel me? I could be wrong. What was it called though? It was called the Pimp a Butterfly, wasn't it? This dude trying to hate it. I'm looking it up real quick. It was called to pimp. Hold on a second. Pimp a butterfly. Yeah, to pimp a butterfly. I ain't saying nothing about no pimping. Did I say pimping? Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. But like I said, man, call in, man. 828-919-9174, man. If you do want to speak on that topic, man, please call in. I'll speak on it. You feel me? If you got anything you want to put to the table, West Coast rappers you want to say that's better than East Coast rappers, because you could never say that. You could never say any West Coast rapper. Yo, if you name one West Coast rapper besides Kendrick, and even Kendrick, I can still name an East Coast rapper that's better. Jay-Z is better. Nas is better than Kendrick. So if Kendrick is your only savior, I could name rappers that's better than, name somebody else besides Kendrick that's actually better than any East Coast rapper. You can't do it. I'm sorry to make this an East Coast, West Coast thing, but after y'all, my man Biggie Smalls is gonna be up for life for me. I went to go visit LA, yeah, I did. But to me, I ain't seen nothing I want to go back for. You feel me? You feel me? New York is where it's at. If you ever go to New York City, if you're from LA and you go to New York, you're like, oh yeah, this is like that. I like this. People that go to New York and go to LA, the only thing we like is the nice beaches, the nice weather. But for the most part, Petty, I like you. The people out there look weird, man. The people out there, they dress weird, man. The bums out there, they don't got nothing on our bums, because our bums is more classier. You feel me? We got classier bums in New York City. LA don't got no classy bums. Like the bums out there are bums. Like, you feel me? Our bums, you trying to do pop locking and stuff. If you ever go to New York and you go on a train, you feel me? Our homeless guys, they be trying to dance. You feel me? They grab the pole, they flip on the pole, do backflips. Yo, the West Coast bums don't do that. The homeless people in the West Coast are mad lazy. All they do is lay around in tents, man. I seen like 2 or 3 blocks full of tents of homeless people. What y'all doing?
Jesus Christ.
What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Get up, man.
Wait, get up! Get up! You got this. Get up!
Yo, New York homeless people, they got more respect for themselves. You feel me? New York homeless people, they actually want to get out there and be somebody. You feel me? They just didn't have the opportunity. So they out there doing flips, playing the piano, playing the saxophone. Woo-hoo. They doing all kind of stuff to make that money, man. Until you West Coast cats do that, don't speak on East Coast, man. Don't you speak on East Coast no more, man. And that's a fact, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man.
Jesus Christ.
You said Miami have crackheads, not bums. Yeah, Miami do got some crackheads. Yo, Miami crackheads is crazy. Yo, Devil, what's good? He said, you got my movers dying laughing over here. Yo, where you moving to, Double? Yo, Double, call in, man. Call in. Cause I'm speaking all facts, man. I'm speaking all facts. Yo, Bobo, he said Good Kid, Mad City was fire. That was fire too. Okay, the Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid, Mad City. Good Kid, Mad City is fire. I'm sorry. That's what Poetic Justice on there, ain't it? Poetic Justice. Yeah. I'm sorry. Good Kid, Mad City is the better one, and then Pimp a Butterfly I think is after that. Whatever one that song is on, yeah. After that, Kendrick went. He went. This is my right hand. This is my right hand, but this is left for you. He went left. This is my right hand, but this is left for y'all scene, I think. He went left. You feel me? And not for nothing, yo, in the chat, please name an album that Drake was trash on. Yo, Drake got how many albums? I don't want to make this a Drake. Hold on one second. Cause I hate, you know how I feel like? Whenever I hear Kendrick's name, it's like when I hear Michael Jordan's name. It pisses me off, man. Because the fact that y'all think that Kendrick is better than Drake or Michael Jordan is better than LeBron, it gets my blood boiling inside, man. Because y'all don't watch the tapes, man. If y'all think that, y'all a fan of the moment. You feel me? Y'all don't roll back the tapes and look at what's the show me the process. Show me when Drake was coming out. You feel me? Sure, yo, tell me how Marvin's tell me how Marvin's Room made you feel. Marvin's Room, man. Hold on, I'm gonna play. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I can't play it on YouTube. Marvin's Room, look it up for Drake, man. Play that song and come back to me and tell me, oh yeah. Yo, certain Drake songs hit you so deep. Especially if you ever been in love, man. I'm not a sucker for love. But if you ever been in love, yo, Drake songs hit you in a place that it give you that goddamn. It gives you that feeling of like, yeah. Yo, Kendrick don't do that. Kendrick got a lot of ad-libs, subtitles. Kendrick nice. I'm not gonna disrespect him. But come on, man. You not no Drake. LeBron James, man. I don't want to switch topics. LeBron James coming straight out of high school. A target on his back, right? He had a target on his back. He came out of high school dropping numbers on these fools. You heard? My man LeBron James came out of high school dropping buckets on grown men. Jordan didn't do that. Jordan was getting his butt whipped by Bird and Magic. And then he was getting body slammed by Isaiah Thomas and them. You feel me? Now, if you watch basketball, you know that LeBron came in much tougher than he is now. I say that LeBron did get weak. He did get weaker. But when he came to the league, my man was ducking on KG. He was dunking on, my man LeBron was that dude. So please, stop it. Miss me with that, man. Miss me with it, man. Go back and look at the tapes, man. Play the tapes back. Yo, God Life, what's good, Playboy? What's good, Playboy? Yo, DeMarcus said, I don't respect Braun because of the whole Miami phase. Yo, DeMarcus, man. I'm gonna talk about that for another day, because if I get to talking about LeBron, James on here, man, I might not get off. And I just worked last night. So even me on here right now is a blessing, because I do 12 hours last night. I worked from 7:30 to 7:30. You feel me? I came on here, did some. So, if I get to talk about LeBron James right now, man, I would never get off this mug, you heard? Please don't get me started. He said, Drake reminds me of the rich kid that want to be a thug, Mellow Ball.
Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with that, man? Can a rich kid not get some money and want to hire some goons around him and be official? You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong. He said Drake, Jello Ball, fake thugging. Ain't nothing wrong with getting some money and being like that afterwards, you heard? You get that dough, you hire people to get that blow. No Diddy.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
You heard? Yeah, that's how, I can hire thugs that, not really security. I can hire some thugs so I can feel like I'm like that. You feel me? Because to be honest with you, if I ever got famous, check this out. I'm gonna be real about it. If I don't know y'all, 5 times or like even Puerto Rican PR, right? Y'all cool me in the chat, right? So say I got famous, right? And y'all see me out in the streets, but I got my thugs with me, right? Y'all know me from the chat. Y'all try to come at me like, yo, this is Puerto Rican, yo, this is 5 times. Yo, I'm like, yo, back up. I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna have my goons come at you. You feel me? Because I just paid to be a thug. You could pay to be a thug. It's a such thing as being paid. You could pay to be a thug. That's a fact. Almost all of hip hop pay to be thugs. No matter if you think they are or not. We're not talking about the 90s. We're not talking about the 80s and 90s rappers. The 2000 rappers, they all paid to be thugs. They all pay to be thugs now. You feel me? So I'm going to pay to be a thug. No matter what you know what I mean? It is what it is. But we're gonna get to this because this is the main topic I want to get on. The main topic that we want to hit on is I don't lost my train of thought. Is I'm sorry, the Cam Newton, the Cam Newton, Gillie the Kid, and Charleston White. Now, respectfully, 6ix9ine had BK lit. Hey, yo, Dawn. Come on, don't let me talk about. See, I like weird stuff like that, Dawn. My man Dawn said 6ix9ine had BK lit. Yo, 6ix9ine is one of the best overrated rappers we done had since. When did 6ix9ine come out? Hold on a second. 6ix9ine came out in 2020. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. 2020, when 6ix9ine came out, he had the streets lit. He did. Musically, internet was on fire because he was causing problems. Yo, 6ix9ine low key is the most gangster fire rapper we had since 2020. Now tell me, I said since 2020, name a better rapper in the chat that was like that overall since 2020. Now I'm gonna look up what rappers came out in 2020. I'm sorry we going on track. I'm just curious. Okay, I'm gonna name a list of rappers that came out in 2020. I'm not sure if it's true or not because they got Jay-Z on here. Why they got Jay-Z on here? Several notable rappers emerged or gained significant popularity in 2020. Some of the prominent names include Pop Smoke. Now let's stop right there with Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke was fire. But my man 6ix9ine was talking heavy. Yo, 6ix9ine was talking heavy to Pop Smoke. And Pop Smoke ain't never run down on him. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 6ix9ine did run down on Pop Smoke people at the Barclays Center. Let's look this up. Hold on one second. Matter of fact, we're gonna look it up on YouTube. 6ix9ine ran down on Pop Smoke. Am I not mistaken? I think he did. Ran down on Pop Smoke at the Barclays Center. I know what I know. Hold on one second. Pop Smoke ran up on his ops. No. Oh, who did he run down on at the Barclays Center? I thought it was Pop Smoke. Hold on a second. 6ix9ine goes against King Von, Pop Smoke. Hold on a second.
All right, so why was...
Hold on a second. Let's look at this. I love 6ix9ine. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a 6ix9ine fan.
He lacking? Why was he lacking? All right, so why was he lacking? Why was he lacking?
You know what?
Why was he lacking?
Tell him.
It doesn't matter. You missing. I don't understand.
So what
the point.
is King Von right now?
He's dead. But what's the point though?
All right then. So
now. Let's run it back a little bit because King Von was a demon. King Von was a demon. But where is he right now? He was lacking. He's
dead. But what's the point though?
all right then. So King Von is a solid nigga, and he got killed, right? The nigga poked out and put 5 in him, right? And he dead, right? So King Von died lacking.
You hurt my feelings.
No.
Yeah, I thought, who did they run down on at the Barclays Center? Am I not crazy? They ran down on somebody. Who did 6ix9ine? Who did 6ix9ine and his crew run down on at I say Barclay. Oh no, I spell it. Barclays Center. Let's see. Hold on. Cause he ran out during Tekashi 6ix9ine's involvement with the 9 Trey gangsters' Bloods. He and his crew were implemented in a number of crimes in New York City. But who did he run down on at the Barclays Center? I thought it was Pop Smoke. Chief Keef. Dang. I can't think who he ran down on. Can somebody please let me know? He said, oh, Casanova. My fault, Bubbo. Trippie Redd is fire too. Trippie Redd is fire, God Life. I like Trippie Redd a lot. He said, I think it was Casanova. Yeah, Don said Casanova too. Yo, this is what I'm talking about. You got hired to be a thug Puerto Rican PR. I think you said that. Yo, I can hire people to make me a thug, Playboy. You feel me? If I hire thugs around me, all I gotta do is be the front. Like right now, I'm talking gangster, right? You feel me? Look, I'm gonna be 6ix9ine. Yeah. That's what's up. All I gotta do is talk like that, hire people around me that's gonna do the job, and I'm a gangster. How you gonna get to me? How you gonna get to me without running through these goons? You're not gonna do it. Therefore, 6ix9ine, Drake, and people like that are gangster. Because if you're not gonna be able to touch them, that makes them untouchable. Think about it. Just think about it. Well, let's get into okay, we get on topic. Yo, like I said, man, y'all want to talk, man, please call in 828-919-9174. Please call in, interact in the conversation. But we all gonna get to this. Let's get into this Cam Newton. This Cam Newton thing, because I like the situation because it has a lot of ins and outs to it. Where is it? Hold on a second. Dad, what am I doing? Home. Where is it at? Dang, why is it not pulling up? Hold on one second. Where's my downloads? Oh. Okay, here we go. All right.
So
okay, this is where all stemmed from. We're gonna do the backtracking real quick. He said, yo, boy 6ix9ine broke now. He said, that fake gangster don't last. Hey, yo, it did last, though. Hey, yo, God Life, if he would have used his money correctly, it would have last, you heard? So you can't hate on that. As long as we feeding the wolves. Facts, you gotta feed the wolves, man. You gotta feed the wolves. All right, let's get into it, man. Like I said, call in 828-919-9174. Now, this situation right here, it stemmed from this. It stemmed from this situation. Cam Newton on his show, just like any other show, they do top 10s, right? Whatever your opinion is your opinion. Don't hate on the next man's opinion. That's what I feel. Now, you can critique his opinion and say, nah, I think this is that. But if this is his opinion, this is his opinion. So it came from the ESPN top 10 originally, and then Cam Newton went ahead and did his own top 10. So I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll let y'all hear this out real quick.
So the list is as follows. Number 1 at the top, Patrick Mahomes. Number 2, Josh Allen. Number 3, Joe Burrow. Number 4, Lamar Jackson. Number 5, Jaden Daniels. Number 6, Matthew Stafford. Number 7, Justin Herbert. 8, Jared Goff. 9, Jalen Hurts. 10, Baker Mayfield. And for honorable mention, you have CJ Stroud and Jordan Love. Cam, you have your own list. But first, did you agree or disagree with this list?
Definitely disagree.
Okay. And so we're gonna dive straight into that. All right. So if you want to kick it off.
Hold on.
You said when you start pulling out, it's time to fight.
I promise. Hold on.
White flag.
Because you can't be real these days
Okay.
without coming off as you hating.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm giving the preface. Now can we start?
We can proceed.
Because what I'm about to say is not the popular pick.
Get yourself together.
Get myself together.
Get your helmet on. Get your gear right. You straight? Put the glasses on. Mm-hmm.
Let's start.
All right. So we have ESPN's list. Now it is time. No.
Come on. We already done passed that.
Did you agree with their list? You said no.
I absolutely didn't agree.
So now's the time to tell us your
all right.
top 10 pick.
Miss Regina, don't hate me. Ryan Clark, don't hate me. Jaden Daniels, don't hate
Now this is where it all started. This is where it all started from.
But I don't think Jaden Daniels is better than CJ Stroud.
Well, let's move it on. Hold on.
Number one. Number two, best from receiver.
That's the
Okay. Now it started from right here.
Receivers and a great tight
Start
end.
from right here. My fault. That's a lot of extra stuff. I had to go to
And a
bathroom.
great defense.
And
And a great kicker. So they like, all right. Get to my point. My list goes as follows.
You go from 10 up.
10 up?
Yeah.
Say less. Number 10, Baker Mayfield. Number 9, Justin Herbert. Contrary.
To what you just said.
Yeah, whatever.
Yo, Bobo, if you still in the chat, call in, because I know you're a football player. Yo, Bobo, call in if you agree with this list. I'm not the greatest football analyst. You know what I mean? If it was basketball lineup, I definitely know what it is. So I do know a little bit about football, but it got way past football. You feel me? So Bobo, call in, Bobo. Or if anybody know about football, call in, please. 828-919-9174. Let me know who list you actually agree with. ESPN's list or Cam Newton's list?
Top 5, that's what I meant. Or top 6, whatever. I ain't got to explain myself to y'all. This is my list.
Yeah, it's your list, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? Number 8, CJ Stroud. Number 7, Jaden Daniels. Number 6, Jared Goff. Number 5, Matthew Stafford. Number 4, Joe Burrow. Number 3.
Hold on. We got a call. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Call from
Dr. Robotnik.
to accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
Yo, Bobo.
It was good.
What's good? Okay, we got Bobo on the phone. A lot of y'all know from when I play Call of Duty, I always talk about Bobo. This is trash you right here on the phone, man. He trash as hell. But one thing I will say, he was in the NFL. He was in the NFL for the Giants. High-level football player. I give him that. Y'all hear I be joking around with him, but I joke around. He's big as hell, tough dude, played a high level of football. So I do want to hear your perspective on this. You know what I mean? Hold on 1 second. Let me switch it back real quick. So just listen to it. Just listen to it with me and let me know what you think of the like. Did you hear the ESPN's list?
Yes.
Okay. So we still going with the Cam Newton's list, and I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it after you go to 1, and then we'll talk about it.
All right.
All right.
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Number 2, Lamar Jackson. Number 1, Josh Allen.
Okay.
So let me ask you.
Okay. So you heard that list, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel anybody was slighted on the list, and do you feel anybody should be on the list? That's kind of the same thing. That's kind of the same thing.
I feel like he should have added Jalen Hurts should be on the list, right? But I see where he's coming from with Jalen Hurts.
Okay, so you know more. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's what started the whole argument with him saying Jalen Hurts is not top 10. I feel like Jalen Hurts should be on the list, but everybody saying that Jalen Hurts is better than Cam Newton, they're bugging.
They're
It's not even
bugging.
close.
They're bugging.
They're bugging.
Listen.
They're bugging.
Okay, back when Cam, see, I don't watch football now because I don't bet on football no more. I stopped gambling, really. I stopped gambling, period. So back when Cam Newton was playing, I was into gambling heavy. Cam Newton was a one-man assassin. Like, in order, like when you watch football, right, you need a team for football. It's not like basketball. For basketball, you could kind of maybe get away with being a one-man star until a certain level. To be that, you can't do that in football. Maybe you could talk more into that. You can't be that in football. Cam Newton,
not really, no,
was that for the Panthers. A one-man army.
That's a fact.
I want a lot of money on Cam Newton's stats. A lot of money on Cam Newton's stats. So I know. I swear to God, I know. We say,
and it's crazy. Everybody kind of gets on him for not jumping on that fumble or whatever, but he's a great player. Jalen Hurts is nowhere near as good as Cam Newton. It's not even close. So people say that's like they're getting their feelings and they mad because Cam. You know, a lot of people don't like Cam Newton. That's what it comes down to, really. But they say, "Oh, he got Super Bowls, and all that." The Eagles team is a crazy team. I've been there, told everybody Eagles don't listen to this. They got a crazy team. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like the team has, like he said, Jalen Hurts only threw for 2,900 yards. That's nothing.
Yeah. Like, to be honest with you, the only reason people hate on Cam Newton is because he does stuff like. Can you hear me? Yo, there you go. Okay. The only reason I think people hate on Cam Newton is because he does stuff like this. Like, if you see the clip I'm playing, hold on one second. Let me switch. Hold on one second. Let me switch to the clip I'm playing.
Yeah.
Okay. The only reason people hate on Cam Newton, like, really, is because, hold on one second. Let me switch it. Hold on. Because he wears a jersey with a jean jacket and a bow tie with a top hat. You look stupid. Yo, he looks stupid.
He do dress crazy. He do dress
Bubba,
crazy. I say that.
Bubba, he looks stupid. And then when he takes his hat off, he got dreadlocks with an afro with nappy hair. I don't understand what's going on.
But they had a basketball comparison, right? They said that's like saying Tony Parker was better than Derrick Rose, and I was like, that's a good one.
Oh no,
that's a good one.
I want. See, me knowing basketball, I would never
exactly.
say. I would never say Tony Parker's. I'm sorry. I would never say Derrick Rose is better than Tony Parker. You're crazy as hell.
He is. Derrick Rose definitely better than Tony Parker. What? Not close.
Whoa.
You think Tony Parker better than Derrick Rose?
Whoa.
Ain't no way. You see the team that Tony Parker had?
Okay. I kind of see what you're saying. I see where you're coming from. Okay. Listen to this.
Yeah.
I do understand that because Cam Newton had the athleticism, and Derrick Rose had the whole team on his back with the athleticism and all that stuff. But Tony Parker, I think Tony Parker's an underrated point guard.
No, he's good. I don't think he's better than Derrick Rose.
No, he's more than good. If you watch
I'm saying he was nice, but he's not better than Derrick Rose. Ain't no way you tell me better than Derrick Rose.
Listen, Hey, yo, Tony Parker is a big reason. People always say Tim Duncan, right?
Yeah.
Tony Parker, if you watch the tapes, right? Go back to look at the footage. Tony Parker was the one hitting the big shots. Mid-range, Tony Parker was a beast. Now,
if I'm right, Kawhi, did Tony Parker play with Kawhi too?
No, he didn't. No. He played with Kawhi later on. He did play with Kawhi. I think he did win one, but I think he got traded after that to Charlotte.
Okay.
So
and what happened? No tips?
But okay, I see what you're saying. I'm not going to disrespect that. I do see what you're saying.
That team was crazy.
That team was crazy.
He was crazy. But I'm not saying Tony Parker's a bum. I'm not saying that. I just feel like Derrick Rose was better than Tony Parker, right? You know what I mean? The shit Derrick Rose was doing by himself is crazy. Like, what's this nigga took? He took the Bulls by himself.
Okay,
pretty much.
I see the comparison. Yeah, I see the comparison.
You know what I mean? So it's like kind of like that. But I mean, Jalen Hurts is nice. He don't suck. I like Jalen Hurts since he's in college, but he's nice. I think he's top 10. You know, but
But
he don't have to go for a lot of yards because he has a stacked team, so you can't really put that against him. You can't hold that against him. He has a really good team.
Yeah,
so he's not going to be able to throw, you know what I mean? Like, if Saquon was damn near, Saquon could have broke the damn rushing record if he wanted to, but he chose not to. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really, it's not his fault. But when people start saying he's better than Cam Newton, that's not all the guys. Niggas are anybody that play football and say that lost their damn mind. There ain't no way in hell.
No,
Jalen Hurts is not better than Cam.
But Ryan Clark thinks so. I'm gonna push on 856. I think after that he said let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me play this real quick.
Cam hating on him.
Okay. Now Cam Newton gonna talk about why he didn't put Jalen Hurts in the top 10. He gonna say why he didn't do it, and which I think he gives a great reason why he didn't do it.
And I know everybody's gonna get mad at this.
Cam hating on him. Jalen Hurts.
And I was gonna ask you about that too.
It's not that. It's like when I'm looking at this list, your team needs you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to grade Jalen Hurts with the metrics that with the talent that he has around him.
But I was asking you that too. It's like,
see, Bubbo.
Yo.
This is my argument with me and you on a personal level. You gonna laugh, right? But we playing for the same school, right? I ain't have nowhere held, Playboy. I'm out there with solo dolo. If I had Kurt, Kurt when he was better. If I had what's that other tall guy name?
I say if Kamal was his
Kamal, that's what I'm thinking. Kamal. If I had Jew, Kamal, and Kurt, 2-3 big men, I don't need no other guards with me. I just need guards to be there to play defense. I can score. You feel me? That's what I mean, man. It's just different level.
So we will get 4th chair points, 5th chair points. We would take over the rebound like crazy. It made no good sense.
You gonna pass it right back to me. You cool with me like that. So you're not gonna pass it. You're not gonna not pass it to me.
That's a fact.
You feel me? You gonna pass it right to me.
And
I'm not gonna miss a second, third shot. Three times I'm gonna score the third time for sure. You feel me?
That nigga Mo like, yo, Bobby, if I miss it, get it back. If you on free throw, you miss it, I'll get it back. 3 point. Oh, that's crazy. So it's hard to beat us.
It's hard to beat y'all. So that's the same problem they have. Like, Jalen Hurts team's official. Cam Newton didn't have that.
That's a crazy team. He didn't have that at all. Not even close.
Not even close.
And it's tough because you don't really get to see everything.
And I told him that. It's like, bro, Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback.
They're gonna be back there again next year.
Twisted.
So this year.
But if we're talking about what they bring to the table, right, holistically, it's hard to judge what Jalen Hurts can do when you're throwing to a guy like AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. When you have, tight end skill set, you have a dominant defense.
So does that make Lamar Jackson go lower? Like with Bateman, with Zay Flowers, with Martin?
And say those names again.
Zay Flowers
is not AJ Brown.
Mark Andrews
is not who you got? Mozart or not Mozart? What's the tight end at Philly? Bro, they got skill, bro. All right, Peggy, give you some homework assignment.
Well, give me some.
When you go home today, download Madden and see how many stars is on the offensive side of Philly.
Did you hear that? Well, y'all know you can't hear my live. Yo, Cam Newton said, if you go to Madden right now, what teams are you going to pick? Pretty much he's saying, what teams you going to pick? You ain't going to pick Philly. Everybody's going to pick Philly or goddamn Patrick Mahomes' team. What the hell is the Chiefs? Yo,
the Chiefs,
everybody picking them too. Or you might pick, if you like to run the ball, Lamar Jackson's team. Baltimore Ravens. You feel me? You're not going to pick, you might pick Joe Burrow. Yeah, that's a fact. You're going to pick Joe Burrow too, maybe. But really, I agree what he said. I think the best, I want to say the black guy in Lamar Jackson because I want to be racist, but I do.
Even though he had Burrow,
which was the best quarterback? Dude from Buffalo. What's his name?
Oh, Josh Allen's a beast.
I think
Absolutely.
Josh and Cam Newton had Josh Allen first. I believe. I
That
agree.
nigga. Yo,
He fired.
Josh Allen get hurt. Buffalo's done.
They
They're
done.
finished.
They cooked.
Done. He's a beast. That dude
Yeah,
there is
so
different.
I think Cam
Yeah.
Newton's list was most accurate list you can. Now, could you have
It
put
was.
Jalen Hurts on there?
It was.
Because he
It was.
won?
But he could. Yeah.
He could have put him. He could have been like 6 or 7. He could have put Jalen Hurts 6, 7.
Yeah.
He could have.
Yeah.
But
I think he based it off the team that he had around him. He's like, you got this many players on your team, so I really don't get to see your talent because you have so many talented people on your team.
yeah, he's based off the team.
You know what I mean?
I also think I always think he based it off for like trying to get static. Well, not static, but like what's it? Trying to get like people to come to his channel and like what do you call it?
Gotcha.
What do you call
Like
that word?
bait, yeah, raise bait. We call it raise bait. We call it raise bait.
He's raised bait a little bit, but Jalen Hurts still shouldn't have been on there. He even said a crazy stat, which is crazy. I'm not sure if it's true though, but I believe him because I think he did his research. I'm not gonna do the research on football. He said that the dude from the Dolphins, the guy that played for Alabama,
Tua.
what's his name? The guy that got hurt. Tua's stats was better than his in 6 games because Tua got hurt.
Yeah.
That's
Tua
crazy.
only played. I think Tua only played 11 games. I think. I could be wrong. I think Tua only played 11 games.
Tua got Alabama to a damn title that year, right? But Jalen Hurts.
No. Jalen Hurts got Alabama to the title, and Tua came in because Jalen Hurts playing bad.
I'm sorry, you're right. Finished it
Right.
up.
He finished it up right.
My apologies. Yeah, he finished up the
I
game.
remember that. Yeah.
So even that is a
game up,
downside to your legacy. My man Cam Newton came when Auburn. Like I said, I was kind of heavy into
1 year. 1 year.
One
year. 1 year.
Fire. Yo, he was
1 year. In the SEC, it did it in the SEC at that.
Yo, I was betting on Cam Newton every goddamn game. I was like, yeah, put the money up. So I know, certain stuff I know because I was focusing it, and I know Cam Newton was a problem for anybody. I don't care what, like it was a problem. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? We can say what we say. So then we had Ryan Clark. What you think about Ryan Clark? I know he did play for. I'm a big Aaron Rodgers fan.
He played with the Steelers, yeah.
I thought he played with Aaron Rodgers too, didn't he?
No, he played with the Steelers. I don't know if maybe he played for the Giants and the Steelers.
No, he played.
Ryan Clark.
I thought he won a Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers.
Nah. He won the Super Bowl with the Steelers.
Oh, the Steelers. But did he play with Aaron? I might be wrong. Hold on, I'm
sorry. I'm not sure, but I know he played the Steelers and the Giants. I do know.
Damn, you might. I'm not gonna go against you. No, Ryan Clark did not play. I'm sorry. Who the hell am I thinking? Who did?
Yeah, he played for the Steelers, Giants, and Redskins.
Giants, Redskins, and Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm sorry. Who am I? Okay, I'm thinking of somebody else. Like I said, that's why I got Bobo on the phone now. He know football more than me, but I just know.
Ryan Clark's the beast too. See, this is the thing about football, right? People with the NFL players, they base their thing on each other.
The field goal kicker. Not even to mention Andy Reid as a play caller and a coach.
Ryan Clark's the beast. Like like some of the takes they be doing, like straight off topic. And Shannon Carter sometimes don't know what the hell he be talking about. He just be rambling sometimes. I like Shannon Carter. He be rambling when he try to say that Ryan Clark couldn't tackle Derrick Henry in the hall. I said, bro, Derrick Henry first of all.
What position Ryan Clark?
Everyone loves Derrick Henry.
What was your
safety?
Oh, he was safety.
He safety.
Oh, I like safeties.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was a monster. Yo, let me tell you something. Okay. Monster. Him and Troy, this monster, knocking heads off. But to say that he can't tackle Derrick Henry in the hole, I don't know if you watch football. You know football.
Wait, I'm sorry. Rewind back to what you said. You said knocking heads off.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, man.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party.
But knocking helmets off. He's going crazy. But yo, right off the monster.
Yeah, you gotta say okay. All right.
Yeah, he's a monster. So they say Ryan Clark couldn't tackle Derrick Henry in the hole. If you watch Derrick Henry run, Derrick Henry is a big guy, yes, forward. But he went straight up. He's not the type to be like, you know what I mean? He's not Brandon Jacobs. It's a big difference. But Ryan Clark's a monster when he plays. He's a beast. But
So do you respect? Okay, I'm gonna listen to. Can you hear my live stream? Like when you
Well, yeah, I heard it on my phone. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back out.
Okay, I'm gonna let Ryan Clark play and let me know if you feel like.
Take a look at that.
It has any kind of like.
With the metric for you to win the game, we're just asking you not to lose it. But when you ask that question, are we winning because of you, or is it the things that
we are again with this? We did this last offseason with Cam, and we're doing it again. Do you feel though that response is disrespectful to Jalen Hurts?
We have to stop allowing people to have excuses to disrespect Jalen Hurts. Cam recently said I was playing things safe, so let me cook for a second here, right? So there's different ways to look at it. Historically and presently, Jalen Hurts is the top 10 quarterback, and you're going to look at it different ways. You're going to look at talents above X's and O's, the ability to help your team win, and then to me, it's proximity to the GOAT. Let's take Cam Newton, right? What made Cam Newton great? He could be powerful in short yardage and goal line. He could extend plays with his legs. He was this big physical presence.
Yo, God life. He put Patrick Mahomes 3. It was Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and damn, what's the Buffalo quarterback? I'm forgetting his name. Damn, what's the Buffalo quarterback? And a Buffalo quarterback. I can't think his name. I don't know why my mind is going blank right now.
Oh, it's Jalen Hurts, right? Cam Newton went to the playoffs 4 times. Jalen Hurts been to the playoffs 4 times already. Cam Newton went to 3 Pro Bowls. Jalen Hurts already been to 2. Cam Newton was an MVP, and he got to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
He forgot to bring his cape. When Jalen Hurts is going to the Super Bowl, he's brought his cape, and he's also brought the Avengers with him, who are not even in DC. They in Marvel, right? And so now let's think about this. Okay, let's go to winning. Eli Manning is going to be a Hall of Famer. Why is Eli Manning going to be a Hall of Famer? Because he had 2 epic runs to the Super Bowl. And in those Super Bowls, he played great, and he beat the GOAT, not only of that time, but the GOAT of the era, right? But he's only been to 4 Pro Bowls. He never got an MVP vote. He was never an All-Pro. Jalen Hurts has done all of those things. Right now let's look at Jalen Hurts in this time. In the Super Bowl, how do we measure every quarterback in the AFC? What is your proximity to Patrick Mahomes? You know the 3 quarterbacks that beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs? I know who they are. They're Joe Burrow.
Okay, I got to stop because that music. I think that music could give me a copyright. So, even when you go back and listen to what he said, he said something very, and he caught himself, right? I want to say what
Super Bowl. How do we measure every GOAT of the era, right? But he's only been to 4 Pro Bowls. He has done all. Now let's in this time. Well, how do we quarterback? What proxy? You know the 3 quarterbacks? Eli is cape. Cam Newton went to 3 Pro Bowls. Jalen Hurts already been to 2. Cam Newton was an MVP, and he got to the Super Bowl, and he forgot to bring his cape. When Jalen Hurts is going to the Super Bowl, he's brought his cape, and he's also brought the Avengers.
Okay. He said Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl and forgot to bring his cape. But he said, but Jalen Hurts brought his cape and the Avengers. Yes, he brought the Avengers with his cape. You feel me?
Exactly.
Yo. Without a lot of battles, Superman cannot beat a lot of people without his squad. On the Avengers side, Thor can't beat a lot of people by itself. You need Black Panther. You need Iron Man. You need the team around you. It's only so many, like, the bad guys, which is Cam Newton. The bad guys can only smoke people by themselves. Like Thor would smoke you by themselves, but they needed, they kind of gained on it and then took his rings off. Cam Newton had the glove on, and they stripped it a little bit. They stripped it because Cam Newton didn't want to dive on the ball. But I'm not gonna lie to you.
But
listen,
even if he dives on that ball, they still lose anyway. They win that game. That difference is crazy.
Bobo, I'm worth millions of dollars, right? I'm the franchise player of this team. If I dive on the ball and I paralyze myself for good, y'all talking about why you dived on the ball. You the franchise player. Why would you do something like that? You feel me? It's a no-win situation. No. When I seen it, because I think I bet on him that year against, that was against the Patriots, right?
Nah, Denver Broncos.
Broncos. Okay. I did bet on them to win. And I think I still hit the money line. But besides, whatever. I was mad he didn't jump on the ball. I'm like, why you ain't do that? But the more you think about it, Cam Newton has so many endorsements. He's the face of a franchise. Why would I risk myself to jump on this ball and y'all gonna look at me like I'm dumb when I'm paralyzed in a wheelchair looking like the real Superman?
I think he was just paused, beat up from the game anyway. If you watch that whole playoff, yo, Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware was tearing shit up.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's a fact.
Those two niggas was tearing shit up. So I mean, he had no chance anyway. You know, if he was going to say what they want to say, but he wasn't going to win that Super Bowl. Now them two dudes, you know what I mean?
They had Manning, right?
Yeah, Peyton Manning played. But Peyton Manning played decent in that game. He really didn't play like, you know what I mean? That defense won the game for him.
I think that yeah, they did have a good defense. Carolina always has a good defense.
Right.
Yeah, Carolina always have a good defense. So it was hard on Peyton Manning, but still, Peyton Manning could strike at any moment. Like, you don't know that. Like, and then the defense. So you got Peyton Manning on offense. You got the defense that's crazy. The defense is better than the offense. What are we talking about? So Ryan Clark low-key sound like a... Oh, man. He said, like, I don't want to say Ryan Clark is a hater because I like Ryan Clark and a lot of stuff he talks about. Hey. I do think he's trying to be controversial. Just because Cam Newton said something about us, we're going to say something about y'all. No?
Right. There was no reason to say, it was no reason to say, oh, you didn't bring your cake. There was no reason to say that. Crazy. You know what I mean? Just be like, oh, I don't agree with your list. I don't think your list is all that, blah, blah.
Crazy.
All that other stuff is unnecessary, right?
Crazy. And the fact that he caught himself. See, Ryan Clark is very smart. I would have caught myself when I said it. But he said, oh, you didn't bring your cape. And he said, but Jalen Hurts did bring his cape and the Avengers. And then he said, oh, but the Avengers is not part of DC. That's smart thinking. See, I had to kind of look at this over and over. I said, Ryan Clark is smart as hell. Because I wouldn't even say that.
Smart.
Yeah, I wouldn't even said that. In my brain, it would have been so slow that I said, wait a minute. Like later on, I'm at home driving. I said, wait, Superman's not part of Avengers. Jesus. I'd have been so late. So he's smart. I ain't gonna lie. My brain don't work that fast. But okay. So you want to stay on the phone? Because we're gonna switch gears a little bit.
What you switching to?
No, we're not switching gears. It's gonna be the same topic, but now we get into what I really want to talk about. We get into like the Gillie the Kid and Charleston White.
All right, good.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna play with. See, now I'm gonna play with Cam Newton responding back to Ryan Clark. Sorry, okay.
Did you know his album was Philadelphia?
Oh,
did you know his?
Oh, this is not what I want to play though. I want to play the original one. Hold on 1 second. Okay, this one right here.
What's good? What's popping? I say was.
When I tell you this one is fire, yo, my man. After this, I started watching Cam Newton like interviews and stuff. I'm rocking with Cam Newton a lot. I ain't gonna lie. But hold on a second. Ryan Clark response 1 minute. Okay, let me go to 1 minute because he do a lot of ads and stuff. I rock with Cam Newton, respectfully. Now, like I said before, I'm not rocking with his outfits. His outfits is diabolical. He got a racing jacket on with a bow tie, white shirt. He got 5 dreadlocks popping out with dirty hair afro on the back with a white man's sunriser. Crazy work. Go ahead.
Summertime. And let's be honest, summer brings the good vibes, the good energy.
I can't hear that music. Hold on 1 second.
His beach dates, it prescriptive as this could be. And they're /4.
Why is it doing it?
Everybody got something to say about your top 10 list. And I'm saying it's everybody. We got Stephen A. He says he doesn't agree with you.
No.
Yo, if y'all watching, man, can y'all please double tap the screen or hit the like button, man? Please get the likes up, man. If you want to donate, man, Cash App, Super Chat. Please don't, participate. You feel me? Cash App, Super Chat. The least you could do is hit the like button. You feel me? Hit the like button. Double tap the screen.
Play the clip. Here we go.
Well, Cam's wrong.
Okay,
I do
go to the next clip. That's all I wanted to hear.
Cam's wrong.
That's all I wanted.
About your top 10 list, and I'm saying it's everybody. We got Stephen A. He says he doesn't agree with you.
No. Play the clip.
Here we go.
Well, Cam's wrong.
Okay,
I do
go to the next clip. That's all I wanted to hear.
Yeah. Cam's wrong.
Facts, Cam. Yo, Cam. You know what's wrong? Stephen A. Smith's hairline. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong.
That's all I wanted to hear.
All right, and then we got your boy Ryan Clark.
We have to stop allowing people to have excuses to disrespect Jalen Hurts. Cam recently said I was playing things safe, so let me cook for a second here, right? So there's different ways to look at it. Historically and presently, Jalen Hurts is the top 10 quarterback, and you're going to look at it different ways. You're going to look at talents above X's and O's, the ability to help your team win, and then to me, it's proximity to the GOAT. Let's take Cam Newton, right? What made Cam Newton great? Okay. He could be powerful.
Right there. And go to the next one.
Dan Dollaz.
Jalen Hurts is the quarterback you got to go through in the NFC to win the Super Bowl. You have to go through.
As we keep going, we even got comments. All right.
What's your comment say?
From Terrell Owens. It said, you would be judging him if he had all of that and wasn't playing well. This is a Skip Bayless type of statement with dreads. Don't be mad at Jalen because he's making great decisions. Maybe had you made the decision to jump on the ball.
Pause right there. Go to the next clip.
Hold on, let's pause right there. Yo, Bubba, you here? Yo,
I'm here. I'm here.
The problem I got with this right here, see, and this is why I asked you about Ryan Clark, because maybe I wasn't sure about Ryan Clark, but I do know about Terrell Owens, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem I got, good luck, okay? Call me when you get there. Huh? Call me when you get there. Make sure you get there. Okay. Money coming. Oh, money coming? Yes, okay. The problem I do have, right? When I see athletes talk about athletes, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hate. Okay, I can't say that because I can't say it because I do judge other athletes too, but I wasn't really like. But I do hate when other athletes hate on other athletes when you're not that top tier athlete. You feel me? Terrell Owens was a great wide receiver. I liked him a lot because, like I said, I betted on him a lot. But you put me in so many bad situations where I lost money, Terrell Owens. That what the hell are you talking about? You lost so much money. You are like, when you not like, okay, when it comes to those elite level players, like, you are not a Cam Newton. You're not even like in the same breath. And you like, okay, wide receiver wise, you gotta be like a what's the dude from Atlanta? See, I be forgetting these people now.
No. Julio Jones, no.
Ooh, you say Julio Jones like that?
The T.O. is probably, when people do their list, T.O. always in the top 3.
You think T.O.'s better than Julio Jones?
Absolutely.
Shit. Okay. I'm gonna speak on it then. Julio
Jones, don't get me wrong.
Better than me. Julio Jones was nice. I won money with Julio Jones.
He was nice.
Yo,
he was nice. But the shit that T.O., you gotta remember, the shit that T.O. was doing was crazy. This nigga was doing that on a broken foot. T.O. was like that. When they name people for top receivers, it's usually Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, T.O.
Yeah, you're right. That's yeah. T.O. Yeah. What's the guy from Cardinals? The Cardinals. See, I've been forgetting these people's names.
Oh, and Larry Fitzgerald.
Hell yeah. I want some money with him too. I want some money. The Cardinals upset people all the time because of him. So I used to bet on the Cardinals a lot and upset people, but T.O. was like that. But he wasn't no Cam Newton.
He was like that. Yeah, he was like that.
But he wasn't Cam Newton, man. Like, if I'm better than you, don't speak my name, man.
It depends how you putting it. You putting it as in like ranked. Well, I mean, because if you do, T.O. is top 3 receivers to ever play NFL.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, and Cam, you know what I mean? Cam Newton is not top. He's not top.
Nah. He's nice. But I don't think he's top quarterback. You start naming quarterbacks, I don't think no one's going to name Cam Newton.
Okay, NFL players, would you name who's better, T.O. or Cam Newton? NFL players, period.
I'm going to have to go with, that's tough, but I'm going to go with T.O.
I think so too.
T.O. was killing since he got in the league.
You're right.
Every team. I mean, he had his problem with the quarterback, but that dude there was, you can throw the ball to him anywhere on the field. He's going to score a touchdown.
You're right.
It didn't make a difference.
I'm going to backtrack that statement. You're right. You got me switching. See, that's why I want to talk to you. You're right. Okay, I keep on playing. Yeah, I'm going to keep on playing. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm not going to go against just because. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. I think you are right.
Right.
I keep on playing.
And last but not least, even yourself, a statement that you made about Jalen Hurts on this very show, 4th and 1. Does this season or Super Bowl put Jalen Hurts in the elite QB group?
I think so.
Press pause right there.
This message goes to Jalen Hurts. I mean no evil intent. I have no hate, no quarrel, no nothing in regards to you, the person, or you, the NFL quarterback. I put that on everything that I love. But the point that I'm about to make here, for the point to be made, I have to unlock Petty Cam.
Not Petty Cam. Take the shackles off of Petty Cam.
First and foremost, I can easily say, and out of everything that everybody said, Stephen A. Smith, he understood the assignment. The point that Cam is trying to make here, ladies and gentlemen, is let's make people debate about sports again. Because there's too many homeboys in the industry. There's too many people, the insiders, that are moved by relationships and moved by, oh man, I can't talk bad about this person, or I can't critique his game because, man, I know that coach, or I know this particular person. Well, you're not talking about the person. You're not even talking about you guys' relationship. Facts. You're more or less talking about their performance. Facts. And that's what I will talk about. But as I keep unlocking...
Because that's a fact right there. A lot of these commentators are scared for some reason. They're scared because of endorsements. They're scared because they don't want to hurt the person's feelings. So they got favorites. Nah, speak your mind. If you feel somebody not like that, speak your mind. If you feel like they all like that, speak your mind, man. Why y'all always scared? A lot of these commentators are scared, especially against the white athletes. I'm sorry to say it. I hate to make it controversial and racist, but damn, they scared to death to speak on the white. Like even that Brett Favre thing long time ago, man. If Brett Favre is doing some dirty stuff behind the scenes, you talk about it, man. Oh, well, Brett Favre is the greatest quarterback anyway, so let's, I don't want to mention it, and then they try to disperse out of the situation. No, talk about what's going on.
Petty Cam. The next person that I will go to is Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens, I can say so much about you, and I will not, because at the end of the day, we all know that you don't have the best relationships with your quarterbacks. Me being a quarterback, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Another person that will.
Yeah, you see that, Bobo? He didn't want to speak on. He didn't speak on T.O. So I do respect what you said. That's probably why he know T.O. is a better NFL player than he is. I respect that.
Right. Unlock Petty Cam.
He definitely did.
Cam is Gilly the Kid. Gilly, you posted me on your
your
social. Another person.
Now this is when it gets to where I like to see. You heard, Bobo? I want to see some real talking, man. I don't care about this NFL stat line. You feel me? Oh. Give me something where I'm feeling like they might fight. You feel me?
Yeah, man. That's how we be back in the day. Who's better? Who's better? That's back.
No. Give me something. I want to see some. Some black on black violence. You feel me? Let's go.
Right.
That will unlock Petty Cam is Gilly the Kid. Gilly, you posted me on your social story. And Peggy, I got a question to ask. Can you name me one Gilly the Kid album? Can you quote any?
Damn. He said, can you name one Gilly the Kid album? Hell nah.
Jesus Christ.
You not even the nicest dude.
I can't tell you a song.
I can't tell you a song. I just heard that Gilly, being from New York, Gilly had a wave in Philly. Do I know what he had a wave for? Not really. Do I think Gilly is one of the best people in Philly? Hell nah. Gilly might be in Philly top 10 because how many artists came out of Philly? No offense.
Jesus Christ.
So he top 10 somewhere, but he ain't nowhere that made a damn album. Let's keep it going.
Any of his music. Damn. But we know Gilly the Kid, not as a rap artist or a hip hop artist. We know him as a podcaster. We're in the same spaces. So your unpopular pick or your popular pick or the content that you create, Gilly, is the same thing that I do as content creators. So step aside, sir. Next. Last but not least.
What's up?
Mr. Ryan Clark.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
just for perspective purposes, can we tee up just the first 15 seconds of that clip.
Let's take Cam Newton, right? What made Cam Newton great?
Pause right
he
there.
could be powerful.
This is where people are not understanding here. You're attacking the messenger and not attacking the message.
Okay.
So since that we want to attack the messenger, Ryan Clark. Okay, let's pull up your stats. Second team All SEC. We cannot relate. Undrafted in 2002. We cannot relate. Then you have one Pro Bowl in 2011. We cannot relate. So if you want to unlock Petty Cam, and everything that Cam Newton has ever said on this 4th and 1 show has always been backed by merit and logic, but some way, shape, form, people keep attacking Cam the person, or why he didn't jump on the fumble, why he didn't do this, or comparing and contrasting. So when I compare and contrast you guys' statistics and Dan Orlovsky, never mind. But as we keep going and we keep unlocking and keep poking the bear, and y'all want to play this game, I can play this game too. But Petty Cam, go back there.
Please go back there, Petty.
Because the message here is, Jalen Hurts, this has nothing to do with me hating Eagles fans. This has nothing to do with me being bitter. This is just my thought process in evaluating quarterbacks. Now, as Petty Cam is shelved, now Logic Cam comes out.
Welcome to the show.
The reality.
Pause it. You heard that, Bobo?
What's that?
I said you heard all that.
Yeah, I heard all that. Yeah, I heard all that. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of that was hate, man. Because when he paused it, see, and this is why I like to watch people, because I always see like stuff about Cam Newton, but the more and more I watch his shows, it made me like him from the negative stuff that people say. Because Ryan Clark actually came at him first. He dropped his top 10 that he thought was top 10. I don't think he actually shot at Jalen Hurts. I think he don't think Jalen Hurts is like that. I don't think it got nothing to do with Super Bowl or nothing like that. I really don't think so, because really, if you look at the list he made, Jalen Hurts might be 6th or 7th on everybody's list. So if he like other people are better and knocked them off the top 10, I think it's valid. Ryan Clark came in his neck.
I think with Cam, it's more, he's like, that team is crazy. So how do we know? Because he only threw for 2,900 yards, which is not a lot of yards at all for a quarterback.
At all.
So he's like, how can we say he's the best, or he's top this and that if he only threw for 2,900 yards?
Yeah.
So I get it. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? The 29 yards, that's crazy. You got to think about this. Saquon Barkley ran for them at 2,000 yards. That's crazy. He put 22 for 2,900. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, on the same team. So it's like, all right.
You threw for the same amount as your damn running back ran. What are we talking about?
Almost.
Your quarterback the whole time. I mean your running back.
Right.
I was should have got your running back the whole time. That's crazy work. Yeah. So I can't not agree with Cam Newton, but like I said, man, I want to get into the juicy ball. You still here? You still here?
I'm there.
Okay. It's about to end a little bit. Damn, which one is it?
You interviewed.
No. That's too far. Damn, I don't got the. Where's the one?
Did you know his
Here we go.
album was Philadelphia? Did you know?
This is Gilly the Kid. This is Gilly the Kid, one of the best rappers out of South Philly. You heard? Trash as hell. Nah, I'm not gonna say trash as hell. He had a wave in Philly. Gilly the Kid had a wave. He probably should have like that.
He had one song back in the day. I can't remember the name of the song. I can't remember the name of the song. It was on like BET stuff back in the day. It was one song. It was like a group of them. I can't remember the name of the song. Right? He did.
But okay, let's say this. He did.
Did you know his album was Philadelphia?
I didn't even know how many albums did he drop?
4 studio albums.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He had 4 studio albums. How the hell did he have 4 studio albums? What? When the hell it came out? Jesus Christ! You knew he had 4 studio. You knew he had 4 studio albums.
I didn't know that.
Ain't no way in hell he had 4. It's no way. Please in the chat. Did you know? No, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I couldn't look up the units that were sold, but that's one of the main reasons why he's in podcasting.
Hey, good day, Cam Newton. Damn. I seen you came at me because I said Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl. So you want to get all in your feelings. Man, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. Put on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass.
Wait a minute, I will say, yo, Gilly the Kid is funny as hell. He said
he's mad funny. Gilly's mad funny. Hell yeah.
He said you tight jean wearing. You said you had a something with a bow tie on. Damn, what did he say? I forgot what he said there. Gilly be getting on people now. I do give it to Gilly. He got jokes. He got jokes.
Get out of here, man. You will never be able to Jalen Hurts. You super goofy, corny ass. Get out of here. What you do? You won MVP, win a Super Bowl MVP. And you hating on him. Because he did what you couldn't do. Win a Super Bowl. And he been to 2 of them. So when you hating on him, just know you wasn't better than him. You talk about, can you name one of my albums? You ain't got to be able to name one of my albums. Wrong with you? You in my space. You ain't bigger than me in this space. You a low ass boy in this space. You low ass boy. I could come sign you. You low ass boy. What you talking about? You didn't ever hate on Jalen Hurts. I know it hurts your feelings that you wasn't Jalen. You non-Super Bowl having ass. And let's be for real. You out of clout chasing, man. You interviewed a on your platform who ain't nobody, and he got on there and talked about Deion Sanders, Beyonce, Jay-Z, a bunch of them. Come on, man. You a Pro Bowler, man.
Okay, Gilly, who you talking about, Playboy? Who you talking about, Playboy? He said somebody was on his platform talking about Jay-Z, Beyonce. Who you was talking about, man? See, I don't like that. Say the person's name.
Right, who you talking about, right?
Yeah, we gonna find out who you talking about. Say the person's name. You got smoke for that person? Oh, I'm sorry. Don't throw subliminal messages, man. Say the person's name. Let me know who you talking about. That's that scary stuff, man. You're not from Philly like that. Yo, Philly dudes really talk. I don't know. He looking kind of weird right now.
You made millions of dollars, man. That's content you chasing, man. Get your goofy ass out of here, Cam. Super goofy ass, tight jeans, jersey with a bow tie wearing ass. You thought you called the right one out, you super goofy ass. Right. Yeah, man.
Okay, I like that. My man Gilly came back. He talked his talk. Cam Newton didn't respond yet. But do you know who did respond? Baba, you know who responded to that?
So what Charleston White got to do with this? Charleston White said something about Gilly?
Hey, listen. Charleston White.
I missed that one.
Charleston White had one of the best interviews on Cam Newton's podcast. Let me see how many numbers he did. I want to say it was the best one on Cam Newton's pod. You know, Charleston White get numbers. Hold on a second.
Right, he do.
Hell yeah, Charles. Hold on, Cam Newton. And you know, they already had.
He's talking about Charleston White. That's what he's talking about.
Hey, hold on one second. So okay, Ray J had let me see view channel. So we're gonna view the channel real quick. Let me see videos. Let me go down to Charleston. Charleston White was a minute ago though. Damn, Charleston White was a minute ago. Let me see. Let me put it in. Charleston White, Cam Newton. Charleston White. Okay. Cam Newton, Charleston White full video got 11 million views.
That's crazy.
11 million views on Cam Newton's channel. So I'm not gonna say it was the best one he ever had, but I'm going to think about it and say it's probably the best one he ever had. So, Gilly the Kid and Charleston White have been having problems anyway. But Charleston White apologized for everything he said about Gilly.
All right.
But it's on 11 million. Oh no, he had more than okay. But so he just shot a shot at him for no reason, really, because you ain't had to mention nothing about that. My man Charleston White, you already know what he gonna do.
He don't like Charleston White. You know that.
You said what?
Said Gilly don't like Charleston White.
Nah, he don't like Charleston White. Yeah, because he talk about his son.
At all. He talk about his son. Yeah.
So my man if anybody I love on the internet more, it's Charleston. I like Boosie, but I love me some Charleston White, boy.
Somebody funny, you interviewed on your platform who ain't nobody, and he got on there and talked about Deion Sanders, Beyonce, Jay-Z, a bunch of come on, man.
Hey, young kid, they word to my daughter, they like, fuck that bitch.
Wait, say it again.
Charleston White got one where, Charleston White got one, he talking to this kid, and he was like, yo, you come here, word to my daughter, we trust me, word to my daughter. He's like, fuck that bitch.
Yo, you ain't hear when he talking about the guy that got shot in the car. Well, RP to the door that got shot. You know, I don't want to say nothing bad. But yo, in Houston, somebody got shot with his kid in the car. Charleston White was going off on that because the guy ran from the car. They was at the car wash. He ran from the car.
I know you're talking about.
He tried to come back. It was too late though. When he came back, they aired the whole car out, and the girl was in there. You know, R.I.P. to her. My man Charleston White,
crazy.
He said, "F that baby, F that baby."
Yo, that's not funny, but that dude is good. He's so wrong with him, man. That ain't different. He mad funny though.
Yo, you can't beat nobody that's special education. Charleston White was in special education. You can't tell me nothing wrong.
Nah, the nigga smart, man. The nigga, you know what Charleston White did?
Yeah, how many people smart that was in special education? You know that. You was in special education, man.
Yo, that nigga that changed laws and second changed laws and shit. Yo, never come up, man. Talk about yo.
Nah, he
said it. He said when I ran the bow tie and I was doing this thing and go over black people, nobody listened to me. So he said that's how he became ignorant.
Nah, he did. Because he was doing a lot of stuff. He was doing a lot of stuff in the street. Yeah, he had to go that little route. That's
right. That's why you can't argue with a nigga like that. You argue with a nigga that's in the politics when he say
You can't say nothing to him.
No.
And he got on there and talked about Deion Sanders, Beyonce, Jay-Z, a bunch of them. Come on, man.
You say I'm a nobody. You got the nerve to have a mouth like you a nigga done put a hump in your book. Man, please. Yeah. No. Yeah. You know what? I know it's still a forward there. And I'm finna tell you some real shit, Gilly. You know why you don't like me? Cause I came from the bottom up out the mud. And you had cash money. They kept you in the dark in the closet. Now they say you could write good lyrics. And I was saying to myself, what use is a candle if you keep them lit but put it in the closet? You was a
Is he lying? He said Gilly the Kid was a lit candle, but what good is a lit candle if you just put it in the closet? Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
a lit candle, Gilly. And Baby and Birdman them put your ass in the closet and you lit up the closet where Wayne can come in there and get them raps.
Facts.
You couldn't deliver them rap like Wayne could. Now look at you. You on the podcast buffoonery. Silly boy. You very silly. You gimmicky. $1 million worth of game ain't gave nobody no game. Everybody y'all talk to did the opposite of what y'all did. Ain't nobody receive y'all game. King Von, Lil Durk, Young Thug, Kodak, ain't nobody soaking up y'all game. But
facts. King Von, deceased. Lil Durk, in prison. Young Thug was in prison. Got lucky. He might go back to prison because he got probation for about 20 years. Jesus Christ.
It's a fact.
Celebrity. Oh. Yeah. I still remember that look on your face.
Everybody
came to the internet. I remember how them children rolling down your face.
Who you talking about?
The rapper nigga, other nigga from Atlanta.
From Atlanta?
Young Thug. Remember the song Young Thug? Young Thug was right to jail after that.
Wait, who?
Young Thug.
That's what I said. I said it. Young Thug right after. Yeah, I said.
I ain't hear that part. Yeah, Young Thug, Dirk, Vaughn, over
Lil Dirk. You ain't give nobody no game. Yo, the only thing, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I stopped watching. I stopped watching $1 million worth of game after they had. What's that dude from Houston? That shot off, not offset, takeoff.
What's his name? Prince.
When they had Prince Senior on there,
what's his name?
Talking all that crap, and he on your podcast, and yo, Prince Senior went on there and just talked what he wanted to talk. You didn't question him. You let that man take over your podcast. It's no way.
Can't Mitch how to put him in his place. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's dirt. Yo, let's listen to this, Bobo. Yo, I'm not no thug. You know I'm not no thug at all aspects of the game. But it's either this. These are two sides I'm going, right? It's either I'm not going to invite you on my platform because I might be scared of what can happen because I might say something, or I'm gonna invite you to my podcast, and I'm gonna say something, and we're gonna get turned up. Because what I'm not gonna do is have you on there taking over my podcast as an old 60-year-old man acting like you gonna tell me, are you crazy?
That's what makes old niggas never makes up what that old niggas do.
Yo, you're not even close to my age. Like, what we talking about? You 60, 70, talking about, people gotta watch what they do in Houston. What you talking about? I said, I'm like, I understand that, old man. Did you kill Offset or not? I mean, Takeoff or not? Did you have Takeoff killed or not? What we talking about? In my city, you gotta come through me to figure out how the situation's interrogated. If you don't get your old see, I promise you, after I seen what they did with that, I said I can't respect that because that's not being worth dollars worth of game. Like, you let this man punk you, and they also also got punked by. They got punked by him, Jay Prince, and they got punked by Whack 100. Whack 100 went on there, violated them too. Like, they have no backbone. But when it comes to younger cats, they gonna say, why go pop up talking about? Let me tell you, young cats, I was in jail, right? See, I was in jail, and from what I know, we are not meant to be in jail. Wallow, I like the aspect of what they was trying to do. Wallow come off as a jigaboo, and Gilly just don't got no backbone. He don't got no backbone. I think he was like that back in the day, but you know how you get old and you get weak. So he don't want no smoke with nobody no more.
You can't quote that thing no more. You out there now. You can't do the shit you used to for.
Yeah. It was sad.
You know what I mean?
That was sad. But that's the last time I watched really $1 million worth of game. I don't rock with that channel no more.
Yeah, I remember. I'm talking about. I remember. I remember.
You interviewed on your platform who ain't nobody, and he got on there and talked about Deion Sanders, Beyonce, Jay-Z.
I remember. But you know what I know? What's bothering you? You got a pain that won't go away. Oh man, they say it ain't nothing like a parent who have to bury a child. They say it's nothing like that pain. I ain't got that pain. You wake up with a pain I never have.
This dude said it's nothing like a pain without burying a child. That's a pain I would never have. Jesus Christ.
Say, and I laugh like a... Not in the beginning. I showed you some compassion because I was thinking, man, what if that was my boy? Thought that when I had compassion for you. But when I got mad at you, you know what I told you? I answered myself that question. Man, what if it was your boy? You a snitch?
That's why you gotta leave this nigga alone.
Yo, Charleston White.
Leave him alone.
Yo.
You gotta leave him alone. That you don't care.
Yo, Gilly came at him first, so
he did. Exactly.
Yo, okay, I'm gonna end it like this because everybody really pretty much know because it's old now. I couldn't jump on it first. Yo, to me, if you come at somebody first, you can't say he did something wrong afterwards. You either got to pull up or you got to shut up. Gilly, I'm not going to lie to you. This is the second time he don't talk about your son. He fake apologized the first time. And now he talk about your son again. Your son is deceased. You got to pull up. There's no other way around it. Gilly, you talk all that $1 million worth of game. You know what I say. You know what I say. I'm the man of Philadelphia. I got all that. No, now you got to pull up, Gilly. Let me see how much of a man of Philadelphia you are, because to be honest with you right now, Charleston White got you on a string, man. Charleston White got you on a string, man. I don't know.
Well, that ain't the only thing I am.
don't know.
You think that define me? It don't put money. It don't stop money. You know I'm still getting pussy. Woody still getting pussy. T.I. still getting pussy. Being a snitch don't mean shit. It's only means something to you. Nobody care about that shit, nigga. At this age of life. Yeah, I know I don't.
Did you know
He said nobody don't care about that at this age of life. That's hilarious, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Yo, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I might go back on again. Let me see. What time is it? 1:30. Yo, Bubba.
Yo.
Bubba, yeah, I'm out though. I appreciate you rocking with me, man.
I know down, of course, you already know.
I'll probably get back on. I might watch some 20v1s real quick. I want to do some 20v1 commentary, so I might do that just to laugh at that stuff.
I'll probably watch up there at work. I'll probably watch it.
Okay, all right. I'll let you, man. I appreciate it. Yo, appreciate you tuning in, man. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel, man. That's pretty much what I want to get at, man. It was a Cam Newton situation. It was the Aries Spears and Ice Cube situation, man. Please tune in to the podcast. We're gonna be doing this a lot more. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bang bang, yeah. I'll see y'all soon, man. Peace out. We out.